Hello everybody, I'm Conquering History Games and welcome back to part 12 of my left Kuomintang campaign here in Hearts of Iron 4 Moereich. I almost jumped the gun there and got started. Well, I technically did. I hit play and started talking and then went, oh no, wait, I haven't hit record. So I think we just missed a couple hours in there somewhat. Wait a minute. Motorized divisions? Indochina's got mechanized units? Wow! Well, hell's bells. Anyway, we're still trying to push through the north a little bit. Varying degrees of success, of course. Let's start working on nukes. How about that? No. Oh, wow. 175 on the advanced computing machine. I wasn't paying attention to that. Alright, how's this going, though? Let's do a little bit of a counterattack here. And... send out an extra one of those. Cool, so now that one can start working on being a skilled staffer. How's it going in the north? Just nothing when it comes to taking Beijing. At this rate, we're going to end up surrounding it. Come on, keep pushing, keep pushing. Yeah, I think they're actually trying to retreat out of the city. Are there any tanks out there? I don't think I need the anti-tank. Already working on engineering and reconnaissance. I guess let's get the better artillery up and running. Did they leave this open? I think they did. Which might be a bad thing. I probably shouldn't be stretching myself this much. Look, we're about to take the 2 tiles north of Beijing. There's one. No. Keep pressing, keep pressing. Dang, we got pushed right back out of it. Did they have somebody coming in to occupy the area? Look at that! Did you guys see that? We were like a green 97 and then it became a red 30 and now it's somewhere in the middle. Alright, we're at least stopping reinforcements from coming in. Oh, they do have a tank division though. Looks like we are unable to pierce it. Well, if that's the case, okay, in 3 days this recon company thing is going to be done. And then we're going to, Yes! Yes! We took it! Is there an event? Do we get anything? Uh-oh. Nothing? Are we the Republic now? Okay, well, anyway, what I was about to say, so the reconnaissance is done. Let's, we are going to do the anti-tank. I suppose it doesn't hurt. There are some tank divisions that we're starting to run into these days. Autarky is done, so basically all the political stuff is done. Of course, there will be no... Oh, the National Cultural Movement, I guess it just switches to whatever it is we're doing at that time, or whatever our popular thing is. Oh, okay. Chinese civilization can be seen as a continuous cultural tradition and identity thousands of years old, but this is not really translated into a nationalism as strong or as dynamic as that created and practiced by the European powers. A civic nationalism greater than any warlord's cynical appeals to federalism needs to be instilled by cultural grants, public works, and sponsored mass media. So then that'll eventually take us to 100% totalism. Yeah, look at that, we're still going... Oh, I feel like I'm getting overstretched. This is probably a mistake to keep doing this, but if they're not going to guard these areas, why shouldn't I take it? Just start going Bilbo Baggins, but with Manchuria in my hand instead of finger. After all, it's China. My own. My republic. Alright, what are we most short on? It's going to take 15 days. The infantry equipment's going to take 89 days. Okay, let's just keep dumping it into the infantry equipment, though. But I think it definitely looks like we're reaching that point of where they're just too overwhelmed. Well, I need to split this. Yeah, I think we've reached the crossover point where I now just have too many factories. They don't have nearly enough, and they're probably running out of guns. They're running out of manpower. All that good stuff. We've got to be a little bit careful here, though, that we don't overstretch. Even though we have our skilled staffer up here with the 30 divisions. Yeah, I think that was the turning point. Keeping an eye out, though, for invasions that are further up north here. I don't want to get flanked suddenly. No. Stop this one, and then you, come on, try to get to Port Arthur. You're pretty awesome. Okay, we're doing so good here. Of course, it's probably those mechanized divisions of the Indo-Chinese. Amazing. How many divisions do they got? A lot of manpower, a lot of factories. Wow. Again, Indochina can be pretty freaking strong if you play it right. Go check out my Indo-Chinese Union campaign. I actually ended up taking over all of India. People complained because I didn't also take over China. Maybe in the future, now that... Because I believe I said at the time I didn't want to do that because the China update hadn't been done. But now that it has, I would love to one day do a China campaign and try to get Legacy of Ho Chi Minh. Which is... It's okay. It's kind of cool. Like, you get all that extra political power. But it's mostly, it just means that you balanced everybody pretty good. I'm not entirely sure how to do it right now, though, if I'm being perfectly honest. Nice. Look who's finally adaptable. She can learn to be so many things. The perks of being an artillery officer. Which actually we've barely been using that at all. How's it going down here? Not so great. Camouflage expert maybe? Yeah, it's kind of fitting for the southeast. 51% of the way toward being an urban assault specialist. That's also pretty cool. Lots of green bubbles. I am enjoying that. But we're just so short on a lot of this infantry equipment. And now we've reached a point where we're starting to deal with resistance to our occupations. I think after I push them off this coastline again, I'm going to just put one division. Well, do I really want to, though? Because they basically just keep giving me free divisions to kill. So do I want to have somebody here stopping them? Like, it's just going to... just increases their casualties. Siam's very close to falling. Fengtian, we're going to basically have to go all the way in to be rid of them. Is this division? These two not doing anything. We are definitely going to get overstretched, though. Oh, nice! Lee got an upgrade. Tough choice. Do I want to do the entrenchment? No, I think we need to... I think Logistics Wizard is going to overall do the most good for us. Terrific generals. Let us... what do we want to do? You know what? We're gonna research some paratroopers. This will be good down the line when we're dealing with... but Kunming's on the border. So... actually, yeah, no on that. Let's instead do the Mountaineers. We're probably going to need them to take Yunnan. Some dedicated units like that. See, I feel almost like they're baiting us in. They're creating this unnatural bulge. So that I'm going to get overstretched. Which is why we've got to push Siam out totally. So that we could, we can then move these 22 divisions up north. Good. Now she can start working on being a skilled staffer once again. And the cultural movement is in effect. Now, I think there was... yeah, one research bonus for Mountaineer technology. Sure. Unless special methods. Yeah, or encirclement detachments will work. Okay, what do we got going on over here? Integrate Jili province. We could do that now. Awesome. That just leaves Yunnan. We'll have to go over. Terrific. No naval invasion attempts over here, so that's good. Uh-oh. Oh shoot. They're really pressing right here. But Siam. Yo, we just need to reorganize some of these divisions. Bring them down here too. Reinforcements. Oh, it already looks like the worst is over. Still. Not a bad thing to do. I want to do a little force attack, maybe. Not enough command power. I need 105 for everybody they got in there. So I essentially have to max out whenever I want to do that. Front line's only getting wider. Remember, Korea is out here, and we haven't even reached the Pacific coast. We are having some real trouble coming south here. Ah! Supply is definitely overloaded. Come on. On our way to being a jungle rat, 14% of the way. No more Lend-Lease from Indochina. That's because my support stuff is full. So, hey, that's fine. Works for me. Fall of London. Yet the Third Internationale is in tatters. Iberian Federation got Barcelona back, but that's just not going to cut it. The Austrian faction has total control over Italy now. They gotta be on their last legs. I see a lot of... It's mostly Feng Tian army. It's still... Yeah, I don't see any Japanese forces up here or anything. A father to the people. Local power gain, stability, and all that. Still have millions in reserve and quite a few factories. I've got much more, of course. It is noticeable. It is notable how many they still got. They're still trying. They won't quit. Whoa, yeah, I'm trading for way too much stuff now. A lot of repair in the north to take care of. But that's why I'm building these civilian factories. Just build and repair. Oh, jeez. Yeah, and straining, I'm definitely straining the game. What the hell is this? Who is this ugly anime character? Disgusting. Get it off my screen. 96% of the way toward being a trickster. Trickster will let me make her a guerrilla fighter, which is always nice. Yeah, what is our terrain penalty down to these days? It says minus 35, but I've got the modifier. It's a plus 30% terrain penalty reduction. Is it only defensively or something? I really don't know. Reach Port Arthur. The enemies certainly have an air superiority, there's no question of that. But we actually should merge these. Yeah. There we go. Air superiority is not in effect down here. I think it's this lack of air superiority that's what's starting to really slow me down in this area. Come on, could one of you come into Port Arthur? Just one of you. No, 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 no. I'm gonna take this ahead of time. Actually, let's go with the growth and the production efficiency. I think that'll be for the best. The Ma clique will not fall. They just absolutely refuse to. Tibet is the one that's actually out of manpower now. I've never seen anything like this. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? I don't want to prepare the expedition yet. Why can't I improve the workers' conditions? Oh, I don't have the stability to do it. Or no, it'll be canceled. Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, I'm too stable. I'm not allowed. No fun. No fun allowed. Alright, next up, let's try out this extra military research coordination, although I'm pretty sure I'm still the most advanced one in all of East Asia. We're technically not making any planes down there. Okay, better. No, no, these ones are gonna fall. And we don't need rubber anymore, that's cool. So the extra military resource coordination says that our alliances with the pro-KMT warlords will be ineffective if we do not cooperate to some extent by sharing and mandating technical specifications with these armies. We can make sure that our forces and logistics will be able to operate anywhere that they need us to or that we need them to. I don't think it's really going to do much for us, though. But I got all this political power. I'm not really using it for anything. What is the deal here? Come on. And how's it going in Siam? Oh, we're getting very close. Very close to pushing Siam all the way out. Fantastic stuff. Just wonderful. Need a tiny bit more steel. Okay, what's left? Just the advanced artillery upgrade, I guess. Well, the sooner that Siam situation is rectified, the better, because it's getting to be where a lot of these areas just we've only got one tile, and as you can see, we our front line's not even stretching all the way across. Come on, see, it won't let me drag it over. How far are they from capitulating? Yeah, we'll have to go very far north. Even Harbin's not going to be enough. And there's still Transamur. No naval invasions being attempted, though. Wish we could be going a little bit faster down here. Oh, there it goes. There's Siam. Okay, well, Indochina, this is yours. Did that right, yeah? Okay, congratulations. Now, it's up to you to actually defend it. Oh, what just happened? Oh, they just released it right away. Socialist state of Siam. Oh, but they picked up some stuff. As they deserve. Okay. I'm gonna kind of bring you guys over here. Wow, I didn't realize how much progress Russia's been making. The Bolsheviks are in charge! How long's that been? I hadn't even bothered to see what they were. Wow. That's great. Man, maybe I should have gone syndicalist. No, but it's good. The left is winning, and that's what matters. We're not going to get hung up on details. We're not splitters. The right KMT, now those were splitters. Remember, if you ain't left, you ain't right. Okay, and I'm just waiting for these people to come up so that we can shift our lines and have our better army under the BGE, the best general ever, Deng Yanda, start coming south here into Korea. This is wonderful. Yeah, definitely reached that tipping point. What's this? Siam wants a non-aggression pact? Of course. Of course. No problem at all. Why won't they do the military axis? There goes Paris, though. See, it is Asia that will lead the left, the political left in the world from here on. Can we move a little bit faster, please? Cool. Yeah, they're just giving me free divisions constantly here. There's definitely not any good reason for me to guard that peninsula if they just want to keep doing that for me. Fate of the legations is gonna be a bitch. I'm probably just gonna do like I did in the Yunnan game. Just take the legation cities, and after the heck, Portugal gave this up. Anyway, just take it and then guard the ports and call that a day. I'm not gonna freaking invade Canada. Although the CSA might do it for me. They're dealing with the Pacific right now, though. Alright, anyway, air experience gain plus 10%. Damn. Maybe I should have been looking at that more. Up until now, the NRA's doctrine and use of military aircraft has been largely hypothetical or improvisational. However, the Weltkrieg has proven that air power in modern warfare is an undeniable factor in victory. With the growth of our industrial base and funds allowing for actual air fleets to be assembled, we can now fully commit to establishing a new branch of the NRA, the National Air Army. They really got to stop. Oh, what? What the heck? When did all these things show up? When did this become a thing? Is that because we had to take Beijing or something? I was about to say that they need to quit highlighting these if I can't take any of them. Alright, well, we're going to do factory construction speed, of course. And, what else? Goodness. Wow, I'm really taken aback right now. Wow, we could do amphibious landing vehicles, motorized, mechanized. Maybe I should have done armor. You know what? If I do a Syndicalist run through again as the left KMT one day, I'm going to do armor focus. Well, I don't need, I guess production cost reduction is always nice. So let's do that. Wow, I had no idea those were there. Okay, how are the Mountaineers going? 12 more days. Okay, they're starting. Yeah, the second army is starting to arrive. Let's pivot this down now. And the boys in blue can start heading north. Harbin is on the cusp of falling. Great. Great, great, great. Wadatia Commune is actually starting to go on the offensive a little bit. This is wonderful. Alright, is that enough? It should be. Yes! Let the integrations liberate to Qing. Crazy. That looks pretty good. And yet, there's still so much more to do. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to have these guys specifically focus on Korea. And you all deal with Transimer. Well, it looks like the Russians are going to take care of that for me. Good, the mountain infantry is done. Let's start creating freaking enormous divisions. Engineers, support artillery, maintenance in there. Now this, yeah, we're gonna make two versions here, I'm thinking. We'll do the traditional 7.2. And then later on I'll make a 40 width. That's it. We're almost all in the green for everything. One more day. One day more. Awesome. Let's use the bonus right away. Make them even better. Now we can integrate some of these other areas up north. Okay, so that now that political power I've been spending, I can do. Oh! Just the shattering. It's like China, it's freaking out, man. All right, it's pretty much everybody on the border. Not quite. Once everybody is, I'm gonna do a force attack. That'll really take us all the way through. They're trying. They are really freaking trying to push me out of these areas. It ain't happening though. I'll take the extra free 4 divisions. Thank you, Japan. Yeah, in Indochina, I don't know what's going on because they just have a bad relationship with German East Asia. I see we're starting to run into a little bit of... I gotta get a screenshot of this. Oh, I don't think I got it. Yeah, I think I did. Oh. Oh. Okay, right now we're not actually building anything else. Got some more dockyards though. It'll fix itself in a minute. The Japan must be about to drop. How big is Russia's army right now? Bolsheviks never entered the war. I guess they're eventually going to have to go west. I have always said, incidentally, that if you want to play the Soviet Union, you're better off doing the Republic and doing syndicalism and Bolshevism like this than actually becoming the Soviet Union. Don't get me wrong, I think the Soviet Union tag should exist, but this one, of course, is in more depth. And it is hard, especially if you're going full-blown syndicalism. Like, if you get the, actually, I just realized they don't have a president. It's just the Senate. I thought there was supposed to be a way you could have a president, but at least last time I played Russia, which is probably, I don't know, I'll have to go through all these Chinas, but I think it's very safe to say that Russia is still one of my all-time favorite focus trees. Hold on. Still haven't proclaimed the Republic. Hold on. Special divisions. What do I want to do here? Kind of think I might not take anything. No, let's do the light aircraft bonus. So, anyway, I was saying, yeah, it used to be that if you went with the syndicalist president, who I'm forgetting which person it was, he obviously was a historical figure, but I think you had to pay 300 political power to elect him and things like that. But even though it's really hard early on, I think it's just better if you want to do the Bolsheviks to go full Russian Republic. The Fading Sun. After the utter defeat of the Imperial Japanese Army, our forces control huge swathes of land in Manchuria and Korea, while the Imperial Japanese Navy are reduced to attempting mere blockades. Our spies in Tokyo report severe dissent and war weariness among the populace. In light of this, the government has called a 2-week conference in Port Arthur to determine our war aims. Let's see, we could accept peace. All those at war with China will have to accept for it to go through. We can reject the terms before this will prevent peace for all those at war with China. So we're going to accept it. Let's see what everybody else wants to do. And we might still go after the home islands later. We do have a goal for Taiwan right here. But we have to have a strong enough navy to do it, which I think is smart. That's probably just to stop pointless wars being declared by the AI that they can never ever win. Keep moving, y'all! This is fantastic. Okay, so we're in the green. Let's start. Is this really all we could do? Okay, we just need to start making more of these different divisions. So, for example, I want to set up a huge heavy artillery army that Deng is going to be in charge of later. We'll move these 30 to somewhere else. Oh yeah, right. Gonna need 30 of them. I'm not sure where I'll ever use this realistically. It's a bit much. 42,000. We're not making any artillery equipment. There it is. Collapse of the Japanese Empire. Okay, everybody agreed with it. In an astounding reversal of fortunes, the Japanese Empire has been defeated and today announced a treaty ceding its mainland possessions in Manchuria as well as nearby imperial colonies. Oh, I got Taiwan. Well, yeah, then we're probably not going to go after the home islands. With its military strength shattered and the home islands themselves now threatened, the Empire has bowed to the inevitable and terms have been reached with their foes at Dairen. Only a few short years ago, the Chrysanthemum throne was viewed as the preeminent power in East Asia, even in the face of the Reich. All of that has changed, however, and the balance of power in the region has changed decisively. Though the future of Asia remains uncertain, it seems that freedom from Japanese rule has finally become a reality for the people of the mainland. The sun is fading. The 2-week conference in Port Arthur has ended in agreements. The terms Japan offered were accepted, and peace has been achieved. We have been gained much. This is nothing less than a great victory. Okay, that's not proper grammar. Okay, so let's integrate this and this. Okay. Still have an industrialized Beijing. And Hawaii joined up with Germany. Interesting. Transimer is still alive. We're not at war with them, though, so whatever. Okay. Let's start bringing people down here. Call to convene the Second National Congress. Interesting. With key cities such as Beijing and Nanjing under our control, it is now time to convene the Second Congress and discuss new important issues. Many prominent members of the party have convened to discuss all matters of the state and organize the Kuomintang into the true power in China. Subjects such as our position in China and the fate of our wartime policies will be discussed in length. Excellent. So it looks like in the next episode we should hopefully be declaring the Republic. I'm not entirely sure how it works. fate of Korea. Should we just, you know, we're just gonna go ahead and take that. Thank you. Occupy it. Very nice. Done. We're in negative political power. Who'd have thought? But we are getting the bonuses off of Daichen Fu. Question of taxes. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and stop it there. We'll work on this in the next episode. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm Conquering History Games, and yeah, good times. I think the worst is behind us. We still have wars to fight. We want to do Yunnan. I want to create, like, you know, there's still a lot of the focus tree we haven't done. We got all this stuff down here to do. So we got to work on that and liberate South Asia as well. And plus, there's a lot of China to unify. I'll see you then, and I hope you're as excited for it as I am. Goodbye.